Is with Esty. What it is.
Power 95.3.
Step right up here. News, gossip, entertainment, and you get it first. This Freaky Friday is what it is.
What it is with power artist 2 Chainz. All right, guys, he was arrested. But the catch here is not the fact that he was arrested. It's how long it took. The standoff took 9 hours.
You ain't taking me alive, coppers.
All right, 2 Chainz. He was on tour with the America's Most Wanted tour. That's Lil Wayne and T.I. So 2 Chainz is making his rounds. He's on his tour bus with like 10, 11 other people in his posse. Cops pull him over because of a broken taillight, so now it's illegal. But at that point, they smelled drugs. They thought some drug use was going on inside the tour bus. Now, they asked to enter the tour bus 2 Chainz. His bus driver did not allow the cops inside. He locked the doors and did not let them in. He demanded they get a search warrant. Now, cops said, that's fine. We'll get your search warrant, but they ended up towing the tour bus to a police station, waiting outside the tour bus for 9 hours until they had the permission to go ahead and search the tour bus. And everybody was inside the bus for the full 9 hours. So finally, they got the search warrant, went inside. I hear they did find some drugs, and everyone was arrested, including 2 Chainz.
Is it me, or would it be natural and easy to assume that rappers getting on a tour bus is going to be an easy target?
Right.
Well, that's
Because
what
you know
2
they're gonna
Chainz
have
was
something.
saying.
That's
2
like-
Chainz feels like that, like he's a target.
That's like waiting outside a bar for people to start to drive off.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
there it is. Hey, DUI.
So they've been released. Their bail was like $2,000, but of course they have court hearings coming up. Now we have the MTV Video Music Awards Sunday, so will 2 Chainz show up? You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm
he'll
sure
make
there'll be
that.
some talk about that.
With a horse.
Now,
No
what
more
it
tour
is
bus for me.
with Jennifer Lopez, a really creepy story with Jennifer Lopez. We're all used to hearing that celebrities get these stalkers, people that like break into their home or whatever. Well, this guy in particular has been kind of bothering J-Lo for a while, so bad that she's already had a restraining order against him. And the latest story to break with this gentleman is that he got into J-Lo's property, which is 3 acres, $10 million home. She has a pool house. This gentleman ended up breaking in and sleeping on her property for like 6 days and nights, even walking outside, looking at neighbors, uploading pictures to his Facebook page. Now, neighbors didn't know. They thought it was like a J-Lo worker, somebody helping out around her home, or maybe just a family friend. They're not going to assume everybody on her property has to be bad. J-Lo found out that this gentleman had been staying there for almost a week and called the cops, and he is facing charges for harassment, for assault, for stalking, breaking and entering, all of that stuff.
The guy
So,
does look a little crazy. Right now, if you're watching the stream, Quez is putting up pictures of this dude and putting up pictures of J-Lo's mansion. That is an absolutely huge,
yeah,
huge
over $10
property.
million.
Well, and here's the deal. She's already had trouble with this guy. If he was staying there, was he staying there waiting for her to come home?
It's just creepy. Can you imagine that? Some
looks weird.
stranger? Yeah, he does look a
He
little.
looks like a 55-year-old, like a white gentleman, of course. I would picture
Of course.
if you're staying at like J-Lo's house trying to pose as one of her family members or something. Wouldn't you be Spanish? He looks Irish, like red hair. And
He totally sticks out.
He could have been a brother-in-law, you know. They're like, all right, that random man, he belongs there. Thankfully, J-Lo's okay. This guy didn't harm her or whatever, but
Wow.
she already had that legal order against
Thankfully
him.
for him, he LL Cool J's house.
Yeah,
Well, he is
would've taken
getting
care of him.
mental evaluation too, and that's what it is every 50 after with the Obie and Little Sean show.
To find your local Orlando Mini dealer, visit iwantamini.com.